Welcome to Bell's Palsy Knowledge Base. Today we talk about facial muscles that otherwise are called muscles of facial expressions. Human face, the most sophisticated communication tool that has ever existed. Perfected for its purpose by millions of years of the evolution. We need this tool every day to interact, to communicate with other humans. Whenever we feel joy or sadness, feel happy or scared or surprised, all our facial muscles contract and relax in perfect harmony and with amazing precision. They deliver our message to the world. Just one smile can tell us much more than 1,000 words. I want my smile back. This is the most burning desire of all Bell's palsy sufferers. To produce a genuine smile, a lot of muscles have to work in perfect harmony and with a highly coordinated fashion. And that can become quite a challenge, especially if recovery after Bell's palsy takes longer than a couple of months. Let's talk about facial muscles one by one, starting from top. First, musculus frontalis, frontal muscle, pulls up the eyebrow and makes horizontal lines of the forehead. Musculus orbicularis oculi, the circular muscle of the mouth, closes the eyelid and squints the eye. These two muscles are antagonists, as we discussed just a couple of minutes ago. Try, for example, to lift your eyebrow with your finger and squint your eye at the same time. Difficult, isn't it? Procerus, a frown muscle, pulls eyebrows together and down. Corrugator supercilii muscle pulls eyebrows towards each other. Zygomatic muscles, minor and major. These two muscles take a great part in forming of our smile, and also they form a nasolabial fold here. Musculus risorius, or smile muscle. It pulls mouth corner laterally and forms dimples in the cheeks. This muscle is not active in all people. Some of them have it, some of them don't. Musculus orbicularis oris, or circular muscle of the mouth. Puckers the mouth, pulls mouth corner together. Sometimes when this muscle is excessively active, there are formed vertical lines on the lips, which is called a smoker's wrinkles. Depressor anguli oris, or the muscle that pulls mouth corners down. Very strong muscle, and it is very often involved in complications after Bell's palsy, and it holds the mouth corner in place when the Bell's palsy sufferer wants to smile. This is one of the main reasons why the mouth corner would not move with a smile, even if the recovery level of the muscles is substantial. Levator labii superioris and depressor labii inferioris, two muscles that either lift the upper lip up or pull the lower lip down. It is these muscles are mainly used when we experience some aggressive emotions, grin, and the like. Mentalis, chin muscle, pulls up the chin when you want to express disgust, disappointment, doubt, and some other negative emotions. Platysma, the surface muscle of the neck, is mostly engaged when we experience also fear, disgust, and other negative emotions. Now, as we know the names and the functions and the position, of course, of the facial muscles, let's talk briefly about how a couple of complications of Bell's palsy are formed. For example, I'm talking about the so-called crooked asymmetrical smile and synkinesis. The crooked smile, or the asymmetric smile, happens when depressor anguli oris is unnecessarily activated during the smile. This is an abnormal or pathologic mimetic pattern that is formed during the long recovery period. What happens is that as soon as an individual wants to produce a smile, either volitional or emotional, involuntarily the depressor anguli oris involves. So the zygomatic muscles or smile group are trying to pull the mouth corner up to produce a smile, and at the same time a very strong and thick depressor anguli oris is trying to pull it down. The result, the mouth corner would not move at all. In addition, small dimples may be formed on the chin, indicating that there is a fight going on between two antagonists, zygomatici and depressor anguli oris, and the object of that fight is our smiling mouth corner. Facial synkinesis is another common complication of long-standing Bell's palsy. Let's talk briefly about facial synkinesis, and we will talk about it in much more detail in a separate video post. At the moment in the scientific world there are several opinions about possible causes of facial synkinesis. The most widely accepted one is the concept of aberrant regeneration, or in other words, miswiring. It presumes that during the regeneration process, the regenerating axons of facial nerve grow in the wrong directions, and respectively they connect to wrong facial muscles, resulting the facial movements are distorted because the signals arrive to the wrong muscles. Logical conclusion of this theory is that synkinesis are completely irreversible because regrowth and reconnection to the wrong muscles has already taken place. The results of our extensive scientific research at Crystal Touch Clinic have demonstrated that with very few exceptions, facial synkinesis after a long-standing Bell's palsy have totally different origins. The actual cause of synkinesis is closely related to our higher cerebral activity. And the recovery results of our patients after 5, 10 and even 25 years since the onset of facial palsy have demonstrated, have proved that facial synkinesis is reversible. We have made our presentation of this concept and have showed our results during the World Congress of Neurorehabilitation in Philadelphia, USA, just a few months ago. This video of this presentation is also available from our website.